Yo, we live. You probably got that. What's up?
Good.
That's what's up. You're now listening to volume 29 of the Bucket Up Podcast. We here. We live. We lit. It's your boy DJ Buttersauce, aka Tylante, aka tell your mom that I think I left my drawers under her bed, and I'm here with the homie as always, the kid JB. What up?
What's good, man? It's the kid. You're right. I'm right. I told you so. Mister told you so. It's because when I'm right, I'm not always right, but when I am, it's because I told you so. Could have been right last week, aka. But yeah, the kid JB feeling good, man. Living good to see episode 29, the golden episode, because I'm 29, episode 29.
Oh shit!
We out here, golden
I didn't
episode.
do shit for the 26th episode.
You should have spoke up, bro. Greasy wheel gets the wheel or some shit like that. Anyway,
I don't think that's that can't be it.
It's all good. Episode 29, baby. How you doing?
I'm good, fam. I'm living, chilling, living my life. I don't know about you. How you doing? Good? No? Yes? No?
I thought you were doing. I thought you wanted to record. I thought you said you wanted to record something.
Oh no! I'll just add that at the end. Don't worry about it.
My bad.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, at the end. Oh, okay, well then just edit this out.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, weekend is fucking fire. I want to say Hava Nagila Hava, and for my Jewish folks, they already know what that means. For you, Ty, that means let's be joyful. And
that's what that means.
Yeah, bro.
I thought you were saying like have a Nagila, and Nagila means something.
Like a drink. Yo, have a drink, my man.
Have a Nagila. Like, bro, that Nagila hit me, bro. I had Nagila dick last night.
He's like, yo, hey, shorty, I'm sorry I couldn't get it up. I had too much Nagila.
Yeah,
bro. But let's be joyful. It's usually sang in a ceremonious way. But shouts to, I want to say I'm living happily living happily ever Baffer. Shouts to Brianna and Brady, the bride and groom of what was amazing fucking wedding. No shade to any of the other weddings I've been to.
Sound like you are though.
But this one has been one of the best weddings I've been to in many lifetimes.
Oh shit! Why was it so lit? What happened?
First of all, this part doesn't sound lit. It's out of context. It was 15 minutes away from Mar-a-Lago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
ain't that where your boy Trump be?
That's where he stay. And I heard he got shooters on deck, so we didn't fuck around. But
I wouldn't fuck with that.
We were like, yo, let's go smoke weed at Mar-a-Lago. But anyway, it was held at the Flagler Museum, bro. This big ass historical site. I'm not even gonna disrespect his agency by like trying to say what the fuck it was, but it was just this enormous museum right off Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, man, like right on the fucking beach, and just looking out to palm trees, hence the name. But shit was fire, man. Black tie affair. Although I rocked brown and blue, it's all good.
Wow. You the only one in there, not in the black tie?
Nah, there was a lot of people, my family included.
Nah, I like everybody just like black tie. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna wear whatever suit I got, my guy.
Right, bro. You're lucky I'm showing up.
Right, you want me to buy a new fucking suit for your wedding? Who you?
But dude, I will say, to wrap it up, because there's so many cool things about that wedding I could talk about. But I will say the ceremony was tight. It was in and out. How you doing? I do. Peace. The cocktail hour. Mm-hmm. You're getting out, you're drinking, you're sipping your drinks and shit. They're passing around the appetizers. Check this appetizer out, son. An espresso mug filled with tomato soup, and on top is a little grilled cheese slider.
Whoa, that's next level, fam.
Son, so you had these grown-ass people in black tie sipping tomato soup from an espresso mug and just acting about their day, about the wedding. It was fucking amazing.
I never heard of some shit like that.
Right, and they had lobster quesadilla. It was crazy. Woo! Shouts to them, bro. Exactly, bro. They dropped some Bitcoin on this shit. Let me tell you.
Yo, fam.
But I was more excited to see my parents, who I haven't seen in like 2 years, my brother and sister. But not more importantly, but longer than that, dude, my cousins on my mom's side, I haven't seen since legit like 15 years ago. And obviously a lot has changed since then. And man, from the beginning to the end, it was just nothing but love. And it's crazy because we haven't seen each other in all these years, but it felt like, you know how that is with your family. It feels like
for sure.
you don't even skip a beat. Like it's like it's like you deliver the joke you started 15 years ago, and they still think that's funny, right?
That's funny.
So a little background story, real quick. My mom, after my mom's mom died when she was 16, she got kind of like taken under her wing of this lady named Esperanza, aka FIFA, and so my mom was adopted, low key. And she grew up there with FIFA for the rest of her life, and grew up with her FIFA's kids, SB, Henry, Eddie, Desi, and SB. I think I already said SB, whatever. SB's daughter is Brianna, my cousin, who got married. But long story short, dude, I haven't seen them since they're babies, and two of them, Brianna and Jake, the oldest ones, they're about 25 and 23. They grew up in Queens, and that's when I used to spend every summer with them, every winter, Noche Buena, which is the night before Christmas. They moved to Florida like when they were like middle school, and that's when they had baby Alex and Joey, the other two kids, right? So it's funny as shit because they were dapping me up. I stay connected to them on social, and I'm cool with Brianna because she went to UNC, and we talk shit about like college sports and stuff. But I walk up to baby Alex and Joey, who wouldn't remember me because they're just babies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just put my arms around them, and they're just like, they didn't like creep up. They knew I was family because everyone around at the hotel.
They're like, yo, who this?
Yeah, right. So then Jake is mad funny. He's like, yo, you know who that is? And they were like low key, like, yeah,
yeah, no. But they know they didn't. Yeah.
And it was mad funny because they're like, that's Annie's son, Jesse, and they're like, oh shit, and they got all excited, you know, and like hugged me and shit. And they're like, it felt like a family hug.
There you go.
So anyway, man, not to talk about me too much, but isn't that crazy how you could run into a family or an old friend from so long ago, and the embrace or the exchange may feel just like it never was a separation, or there could be the opposite effect where shit's like awkward as fuck. You ever have that?
Yeah. I would say, yeah, I feel like when you get back around people from your past, you kind of like revert back to like that person that you was when you were like around them. So like when you're around family, you kind of act like whatever role you had when you was with family, or like you go hang out with your college friends, you back in like college mode, or like you hang out with your homies from high school. You know what I mean? Like all the stories are like shit from fucking college, or all stories are shit from high school that you did with them. Or like when you with your family, I'm sure it's like all the shit, like all the stories are just shit that you did with your family. So it's kind of cool. I feel like the only time it's awkward is when you don't actually like people. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're like, yo, I don't really fuck with this person, but or like, you know what I mean? Like that one uncle or aunt or somebody that you don't really like. Like nobody really likes, but you kind of like, all right, whatever.
It's fucked. Well, all of my mom's side of that family grew up in New York, right? And I was like, yo, they cool as shit. Like growing up, they were mad cool, right? And then they all dipped to Florida, all of them. Like, you know, like just, for some reason they were just like, yo, all 15 of us were out.
And I was like, it's fucking cold. So
sure. And they went and shit, and that like fucked me up because I was like, yo, the cool, you know, like I had my dad's side of the family who I banged with at the time, but now that we're adults, like shit went down and we're not really who we are no more. But that's you know, that's messy report, and I'm not there for the shits no more. Anyway, but this side of the family is all love, right? And I don't know, man. It just it was funny because like catching up with them, I knew it was gonna be all people I wanted to see and shit. There's nobody that's like, oh fuck, I gotta see them.
Right.
But you know what's real is like this was like I don't even know what to call it. Like I call it like actually it's like the sandwich dynamic or something. I learned this is a thing. I'm not bullshitting. In human development, I learned this. The sandwich dynamic or something is that at some point in your life, you take care of your kids and your parents at the same time because your parents are getting old and your kids are not old enough to be on their own. So I thought I kind of like socially had that because I was looking up to my baby cousins that are all grown up, and I'm like, yo, I know you don't remember me, but I remember you. And then there was these family members come up to me and they're like, yo, I know you don't remember me, but I remember you type shit. And I was like, yo, this is trippy as fuck, you know? But dude,
that's literally just time, I guess, right?
what's funny, I think the big difference between catching up with well, I guess it could happen with a friend too, but the bigger difference medium with a family member is like they'll bring up some shit that you don't remember that like
and you're
is
like, all right.
yeah, like I bet like I guess that would happen. And then they could bring up like funny shit. Like apparently so my cousin Jake, like I had all his hometown boys or like the dudes like he grew up with and shit come to the wedding. And one of them was like, and he's like, yo, Jesse, this is the one I first became friends with when I moved to Florida. And when I first went out and visited him when he first moved out there, right? And he had a fight with a friend one day because they had this idea to, instead of, they had Pokemon cards, they just, instead of keeping their own, they just fucking put it in a pot and shared them. And one day they were arguing about whose was whose.
Ideas.
And he was getting sunned, right? And I was like, yo, you're not going down like that. Like, go get your fucking Bulbasaur. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit. And he was like, I was like enticing them to fight. And I don't remember doing that. And he's like, yo, Jesse, when we were like 8, you tried to have me fight him because he stole my Bulbasaur. I was like, yo. I was like, you should still fucking jaw him for that, dog.
Yeah, bro. He took the Bulbasaur, dog?
I'm like, really, bro? I'm like, you got that's... Man, but that's funny as shit because I was like, damn, I don't remember anything. But that's funny to think that kid, all he remembered like Jake's cousin by is the asshole that like got me to fight, like
right.
So that had me dying laughing and shit like that. I was telling my baby cousin Alex, man, it was funny as shit because I used to babysit him like when my aunt, like we'd go out to Florida and then they'd go out to the fucking movie theaters and shit, or my parents would go out to dinner or whatever they do. I would babysit Alex and shit with the kids. And Alex in a diaper would just walk around and he'd be like, your face is stupid. He would just say that like out of nowhere. And I thought that shit was hilarious, right? So I told him, I was like, yo, not trying to be cliche and trying to be like, yo, I knew you when you were a baby, but to tell you some funny shit, you used to walk around and tell people that their face is stupid. And he's like, damn, all right, cool. That's something I would still rock with.
Like, yo, your face stupid.
So the dynamic of that was really cool, man. And so yeah, congrats again to the Baffers, bro. They're cool as shit. I had I know my levels of drunkenness now. Like I don't ever drink. I can consider myself like an occasional drinker, not like I drink every now and then. I literally drink when there's an occasion, wedding, birthday party. That's it.
We should really call this podcast the Wedding Brashers anyway. I feel you had a wedding like every weekend.
Yeah, well, my bad. It's wedding season. It's crazy how I complained about never being invited to them, and then I've had like five in the last 4. So
yeah, shit.
The main point to me though was catching up with, like I said, the dynamic of either catching up with old friends versus catching up with like family that you haven't seen in forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So you weren't drunk at the wedding? You were
no, but what I was gonna say is, yeah, like I now know my level of drunkenness by when I give emotional one-on-ones to people. That's when I'm drunk, son. If I'm like Ty, like if I'm ever next time we're out, whoever, if I come up to you, I'm like, yo, Ty, I just want to say, like, yo, I think it's awesome that we do the podcast together. I love you, bro.
Right, bro, you drunk.
Yeah, like, yo, I just want to let you know, like, I wouldn't do a podcast with nobody else. Like, I'd rather die. Like, I would die before I do the podcast with somebody else. Matter of fact, pass me the knife. I'd be like,
yo, like, well, what?
I'd be like, yo, so, I'd be saying stupid shit like, yo, man, you think you get me in Wakanda, B, or what? Like,
wow. Yeah, I feel like I got that drunk in college. I think it depends on what alcohol I'm drinking. You know how I know some people say that it's like the myth that whatever you drink is how you are, but I feel like I used to get wild drunk off of fucking like whiskey or rum, and I'd be like hitting people on a text like, yo, man, I fucking love you, man. I just want to let you know.
That person's like sleeping, like, all right, you good? Son?
Yeah, like, nah, dude, I just want to let you know, man, I fucking love you, man. You the homie. It's like, yo, I think Ty drunk as shit. Like, bro, you
But
good, fam?
I'm real. I'd rather have that than someone that's always trying to fight, though. You know?
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't think there's no drink or alcohol I've ever had that made me want to fight people. So I don't really get that one.
Nah. I mean, people usually get vicious off of what's that shit called? The whiskey. But
Nah, not even whiskey. I've been cool. I've been
yeah,
cool.
I mean, I think the personality, you know?
Yeah, I think too. If I drink too much like Henny, that I might get. Nah, even so, like I mean, I might get like argumentative or something. But I'm not about to be out here trying to fight people.
Yeah,
You
but
know
if
what I mean?
I just know that I'm drunk, if I come up to you, like if I'm like, yo, listen, man, and if I hit you with like a one-on-one, like it could be anything you do. I'm gonna tell you you're the best at it. I could have a friend that's a painter or something and be like, yo, I just want to let you know, like, if I had $1,000,000, I'd pay for your art. Your shit's art. Like, you're the best painter I've ever met. In fact, like, can I have your autograph right now? You paint it. Like, and they're like, all right, Jesse, cool. Like, chill with the rum and Diet Cokes, bro. But
bro, I just do little doodles on the sides and some bullshit, man. You need to relax.
uh but yeah, no, shouts to that. So but what about you, man? How was your weekend? I know you went to some sort of party, right?
Oh yeah, nah. I went to a baby shower
Oh
on
shit.
Sunday.
Make it
I went
rain.
to where I had a. I mean, I guess I went to like somebody's birthday party, like celebration on Friday. Went to Dave and Buster's, shouting Dave and Buster's, even though they definitely a scam.
You go there a lot, bro. You've dropped that on the
What?
pod so many times.
I've
You
been to
dropped
Dave and Buster's like twice.
oh no. All right. You said it like twice. I'm thinking of another place in Westgate you go to. Tavern. There's someone
Yard
you
House.
okay.
I've been to Yard House a bunch of times.
You also go to the movie theater a lot. Give me
Yes,
that.
I did see a movie. I saw shit, what movie did I see? I be seeing too much. That's pretty much how that. Oh no, I went to see Tomb Raider, which was alright. It was fine. Nah, not bad. You won't. It's not a waste of money. I guess the first like 30 minutes are like whatever, and then it kind of gets better. So
I didn't even know they were making a Tomb Raider movies, so shouts to that.
where they was like get Angelina Jolie up out of here, reboot.
Damn.
But nah, so that was cool. And then I went to the baby shower, which was like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was all right. I don't know. Where you at on the co-ed baby showers and shit?
I've been to a couple of baby showers, man, and let me tell you, I'm half and half. I'm on the fence. I like food, right? So obviously there's gonna be free food, and like the idea of just like chilling, like I can put up with it. You know, usually if it's a co-ed baby shower, they cater to the men sometimes and put like the sports game on TV, and they'll, you know, have food or whatever it may be. And, funny story, I went to one time, and I was just a tag along. Like, it wasn't really a co-ed. It was like, if you have a boyfriend or a husband, you could bring them, but it's still a fucking girl baby shower, you know?
Right.
And so I like went, and they had this game where you like cut a string and you try and see, you know, if you could, who could fit the string perfectly around the pregnant, you know, lady's stomach the best, like to see like how wide she is, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm never one to judge a girl how wide she is. You know what I'm saying?
That's feel like
so I was like, I don't even want to play this shit, man, because I'm gonna say something like crazy disrespectful. I'm gonna get kicked out of the party, you know?
Not even trying to.
But I think like, and then again, when you're pregnant, you can't be like pregnant's pregnant. You can't be made fun of for being big. I mean, you know, like you're pregnant. So
right. I was out here making fun of people who are pregnant.
Right. So I cut the string, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just winging it. And you know what's funny is I fucking won, bro. It was a perfect size. It fit around her waist. And then the awkward thing is the present. She's like, I didn't expect a guy to win this, so this is all girl stuff. So I opened the shit. It was a basket of fire gifts. If I was a girl, right? And like, it was like $50 gift card to like this, yeah, like makeup kit, $50 gift card to this like makeup place, this crazy shampoo, this and that. So you know what I did, bro? Took all the shit out, and I felt like Oprah, and I just started handing shit out. I was like, you get a gift card, you get a shampoo, you get a loofah.
You didn't have a girl at the time. Could have easily just used that shit on her.
I did, and I asked her first, and she's like, "No, I have this." I was like,
Oh, okay.
"Yeah, she didn't let me have fun, dude." So that's why she's not.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to bring up some
That's
bad
it.
memories.
My
It's
current
cool.
my current girl's listening. She's way better. Hey, shouts to Joel.
Yeah, for real. No, I already figured that, but I was just like,
Nah, but yeah, I was like, come on, yes, of course, you had to go. You thought I showed up to the baby shower by myself, bro?
you just chilling there.
I'm like, I heard.
I know if you went with a homie or something. Like, yo, you want this shit? Like,
Yeah, nah. Where are you at with them though, man? Because if they're not having sports or food, like, what would you partake in the games?
well, I mean, I went to Aubrey and Trav's, and that was cool. I think it just, honestly, it probably just depends on how much you like the people. Like, if I don't like the people, I really don't want to go. Like, if I really don't fuck with them, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go to that.
I'm not the
Like,
best at math, but like, if you don't like the people, chances are the baby you're not gonna like.
yeah, it's like I'm not gonna care about your baby that much, but you know what I mean.
He's
But
just half of you guys. I don't.
yeah, like I get it, y'all having a baby, but like if people I fuck with, like Aubrey and Trav, they had a cool one. Like, you know what I mean? They had gifts, they had games and shit, and they had food. You know what I mean? I think there was some alcohol there, but not like wild amounts. But I mean, it was cool. But like, you know what I mean? The one over the weekend wasn't bad. There was food and shit. I was just kind of chilling watching the games. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I guess it depends on what's going down. Because sometimes it'd be like too much. But I get it. Both people are having a baby. It's not like it's just a chick having a baby. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's true.
I get why you might as well have a co-ed thing, have the dude there, have everybody there. You know what I mean?
I'm cool with the baby shower, man. I guess you pass around to an excuse to get gifts and
Right,
have a low key party and get some sort of presents and.
bro. I'm pro party. That's pretty much it, bro. Anything with if you paying for food and I can either bring drinks or if there is drinks for sure I'm there. So you know
I
what I mean?
will
I don't
say,
care what the hell the party is. And I know people are getting mad. It's like, yo, people come up with dumb reasons to throw parties, like gender reveals and like other wild parties. I'm like, bro, if you throwing a party, I'm about it. You coming up with new ways to throw a party, let me know.
I'm on the other. I'm on the other side of the fence, dog, because I'm like, "What's this party about?" And they're like, "We're gonna find out if it's a boy or girl." I'm like, "All right, just let me know."
All
Like,
right.
I don't need
Let
that
me
shit.
know 2 seconds after the party and I'll be fine. But nah,
Just text me.
I'm like, bro, if it's people I mess with, like, yo, let's find any reason to throw, like, yo, housewarming party, fire. Like, house leaving party, also fire. Like, let's get wild in your house for the last time. Why not?
Let's get wild in your house for the first time.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go, bro.
What other kind of parties? All right, cool. What's a good excuse to party? I haven't thought about this.
Like dumb. Are you talking about like actual good ones? They're like real dumb ones.
I mean, shit. I mean, like ones that you would actually be like, all right, well, I'm cool with that. I mean, gender reveal. You're just really finding out if it's a boy or girl. You could simply just text everybody, but have a party. Fuck it, why not? It will drag out this 2-minute thing. Maybe. Oh, your kid losing a first tooth.
Oh, yo, tooth fairy party.
Yeah, tooth fairy party.
Hey, bro, if there's beer there, I'm there, fam.
Yeah, you get the tooth fairy busting out. You got the wild dude dressed in a tooth fairy costume, and he's just like, "I owe you this. It's $1." This shit's funny.
Yo, I tried to look up like worst reasons to throw a party, but I couldn't. It's just like party ideas, and it's just like somebody like those phone parties. You remember those?
Oh, those are stupid. Or like the fog party. You can't see anybody.
Yeah, like you can't see shit. The phone party.
Eyes are all dry.
You're getting wet and soapy. What the fuck was the point of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no goddamn sense. But I guess no, all of them really makes. Oh, I never heard. Have you ever heard of somebody getting like having a party because they got a promotion or a new job?
No, that I'm not going to that party.
Why not, bro? Your homie. If I got a new job or a promotion or some shit.
If you meet your 90-day mark, then I'm about it. Too many people, especially. I'll be real, bro. I've been in and out of jobs a lot. Like job people. One day, proud to announce, I'm about to chase my dream job. Next day, Hey, does anybody know who's hiring?
All right, and you're like, oh shit, bro.
I need to chill.
I was just at your new job party. What the fuck happened?
Yeah,
Bro, I feel like that's a fire. People need to do that because I think I'm thinking about it. I feel like people used to do that where it's like somebody got a new job, like, yo, let's celebrate. We're gonna throw a party. Everybody come and celebrate me getting a new job. Be happy for me. Well, we need to bring that shit back. I think it's because millennials don't be getting jobs like that. You know, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
right. I think
Like,
that
yo,
all right.
you're not really throwing a party to celebrate that. Yo, I got fired from my marketing job. Now I'm working at fucking Mickey D's. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
aren't like, bro. I just got a promotion at Victoria's Secret. Let's throw a fucking party.
Yo, I just got approved for food stamps. Let's do it. No.
Let's go. We are your homie. Your homie just made manager at Home Depot. Where we at?
Yeah.
Although you should be happy. We should. Like I said, pro party. You just made manager at Home Depot. Throw the fucking party. That's an accomplishment.
dude,
Ain't that many managers.
that's funny as shit because that actually has me thinking the opposite because I always come up with the perfect reason to not go out,
Oh yeah.
which is a perfect segue into our next question. Like, what's the worst fucking excuse not to do things? Because one of which it seems like your party hat hasn't been taken off yet. My shit, I'm fucking not to say I'm old, which depends. I'm old for the club, not the earth.
Uh,
But no, it's not even that. It's just I actually like just to chill, you know what I'm saying? But
no, for real.
like you thinking of any excuse to party, yada yada. I think of any excuse not to show up. What's like one of the dumbest excuses you've ever heard for being late?
It'd be wild shit. I don't even be when people are late. People are just fucking late. They didn't feel like doing that shit. I usually just like I hear like wild people say shit like, oh, I got like do something like, oh, I gotta go to the gym or some shit like that. Like, bro, what? Like,
I never liked in college. There was some of those dudes that were like so lame that it's like, bro, you're in college, you should party. They'd be like, no, it'd be a Friday night and they'd have Saturday off, so it'd be the perfect night for them to drink. Because I'm like, yo, and then you could recover all day Saturday, you know.
Right.
And they'd be like, no, I want to work on my truck. I'm like, you're lame, dude. Work on your truck like hungover. That's all right. Like,
yeah, dude. Like when you don't got shit to do and there's
yeah, that's the shit
it
that piss me off.
Yeah, it's like you come up with these excuses. Just say you don't want to go. That's
Right.
how I be.
Yeah.
Bro, just say you're not about that life instead of being like, yo, I gotta work tomorrow. I'm like, oh shit, you gotta work. Damn, you gotta work early. Nah, I gotta work at 3. Like, damn, 3 in the morning. Like, nah, 3 p.m.
You're
like,
you
bro,
yeah,
fam, you're not gonna get. You will get up like 6 hours before then.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you mean? But nah, just tell if you don't want to do something, just say you don't want to do shit. Don't be doing that wild fake excuse shit.
And it's funny because I used to be in my feelings like if I didn't get invited somewhere because I'm like, oh shit, man, like what's up? Like I thought we were cool like that. But now my friends are like, they get sick of asking like, yo, what are you doing? We're doing XYZ. You want to go? And I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna just chill and smoke, blah, blah, blah. They're like, all right. So like now they only ask me if it's like, really superior shit. Like, yo, it's DJ's bachelor party. Can you please come out? I'm like,
right.
all right.
See, usually, I'm really not giving like if it's people I like, I'm probably gonna go. I usually just don't go to shit to people I don't like. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I got a lot of shit. I got a podcast. I gotta prepare for that shit. Like we did this shit like the fucking thing before.
Yeah, we only record for an hour. Yeah,
right,
exactly. We would hang out way more if we were closer, though. Like,
for sure.
People would think we hate each other if we if we lived close and only recorded.
Yeah, like it's super duper fucking.
They're like, yo, you hanging out with Ty this weekend? I'm like, nah, no, I would never do that.
Like, dude lives like an hour away. Holy shit!
I fucking hate that I gotta do a pod with that kid. Like, you don't have to. Who said?
What's wild is like it be people who like give you like the worst reasons first, and then like give you like the actual good reason after. And it's like, why didn't you say that to begin with? Like, I don't think he gonna listen to the pod, but I got a homie who was like, we like asked him if he wanted to go to lunch, and he's like, nah, bro, I gotta go to the gym after work. And I'm like, why don't you just go to lunch and then go to the gym after? Like,
right.
Very simple. Like you're just not gonna eat lunch. And he was like, "Oh yeah, oh I already got like a burrito. That's why." And I was like, "Why wouldn't you just say that shit first?"
Yeah,
Like I don't get it. You know,
but
what I mean?
the burrito could have been the lie. You know what I'm saying? He might not just wanting to go. So then
Nah, I see like this dude. I know he really just got a burrito, but he was just giving out wild excuses. It's like, bro, why are you even doing that?
I've had that before. Like, yeah, nah, I want to go to the gym. They're like, well, why don't you come first? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to get to the gym late. They're like, what gym do you go to? I'm like, 24-hour fitness. They're like, all right, man.
Bro, you can't really get to a place late that's open all the time. Like, not like late for me though.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though. I mean, shit. I mean, shouts to Joelle. She knows that obviously I dated in my past life. But
wait, well, you dated before?
Yeah, bro. I'll tell you some funny ass excuses I've ever gotten to not get on a date, and a girl could just tell me she didn't want to go on a date with me, bro.
Oh, you got curved basically.
But in like the Larry David, like funniest type of just tell me no way, right? So, dude, this one I'll never forget, and I'll forever tell the story because it's funny as shit. It was around Christmas time, so like you know how there's like parties, Christmas, ugly sweater parties, yada yada.
Right.
There's this girl that I got a number from. She worked at a restaurant. I thought she was attractive. Pulled the num. You know, we never hung out. We texted a couple times. That was it. We never hung out. Like literally, we're on. That was it. Then she hits me up like a year later, right? And I'm single at the time, and she's like, "Hey, I know this is mad random and like mad, you know, last minute, but I have this Christmas party tomorrow night and I don't have a date, you know, and like I know we haven't hung out ever, LOL, like do you want to be my date?" And I was like, fuck it. I was about it because I had nothing going on at the time. I was like, yeah, that's cool, like this is a layup, you know. So then she's like, yeah, all right, this is, you know, the address, like you should pick me up first, we'll roll together, all this shit, like getting hyped for the date. She's like, I'm so excited to see you, all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, you know, thinking about the next day. I got the outfit ready, it's whatever. And then I was supposed to pick her up around 7 or 8-ish or some shit.
Right.
And it's like 6:30. I told her to text. She told me I'll text you when I'm done getting ready, and then when to come through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like getting I didn't hear from her from like after that, and it was getting closer and closer to 8. It was like 6, then 6:50, 7:20, and I was like, I'm not even gonna text her. And then it was like 8, and I still didn't hear from her. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna just show up to her place, you know?
Right.
And then it was like I texted her at 8:30. I gave her 30 past the time. I was like, yo, you okay? Question mark. Or everything good? That's all I said. Everything good? And I still didn't hear from her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, so then long story short, I didn't go to the party. She bailed. Right. I didn't hear from her. I get, you know, whatever. I didn't really care because I haven't seen the girl in a year. It was odd as shit. I was just like, why the fuck would this happen? This is weird. So that's fine. So then boom. The next day I get a text from her. And it's like 3 paragraphs, you know, so you know it's like long as fuck. And it's gonna be this excuse.
It's wild excuse, right?
And she's like, "Hey, I'm sorry I didn't text you back yesterday. My mom got beat up by her boyfriend." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, my mom got beat up by her boyfriend right in front of me, and I had to drive her to the hospital." And I was like, "Are you serious? That's like." Are you okay? Like, is everything all right? You know? And I was like, do you need help? Is everything good? Blah blah. She's like, no, she's okay. She's fine. Blah blah. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, let me know if you want to hang out soon. And,
right.
You know, yada yada. And I was like, that's kind of weird of her to share that with me. You know, she could have just. So then, like, it's like a couple hours later, she posts a picture on Instagram, and it's her at the party.
Yo. Fam, she lied about domestic abuse on a date, fam? What What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yo, so
Damn.
her poor mom is like, what did you tell him? Like,
Right? Fucking what?
I'm like 2 steps away from calling the cops, being like, yo, send a car to this house. Like, I don't know. Like, and all
Bro,
while she was just trying to think of an excuse to get out of a date.
what a terrible ass excuse. Anything, all that shit you could have been like, yo, you could have been like captain, like superhero, been like, yo, nah, fuck that. I'm coming over there. Is everything good? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're like, yo, that's wild. Like, why would you make that the lie? Could have been anything, bro. It could have been like, yo, I overslept. Or, you know what I mean? Like, yo, a simple, I really fell asleep. You know what I mean?
Or,
Or just
hey,
tell you no.
yeah, like,
Why
hey,
she hit you up in
sorry.
the front? But obviously I'm looking at it like, yo, not only did she lie, she told the wildest lie.
Ever. And
Imaginable.
you know what's crazy? Is like, I know exactly what happened. She was running late and scrambling for that party and needed a date. And I was probably like the 10th person she hit up or some shit,
Right.
you know? And probably somebody that she wanted to go with felt like
Was
came
like,
through.
yeah,
I can so then she's like, fuck, all right, I'll just think of something tomorrow.
right,
And
exactly.
that's what she came up with. Not like I got sick.
Right.
I would have been cool with her being like, you know what, hey, I overthought it and like, you know, we never even met. It'd be weird for me to bring you to this party. Boom.
Exactly.
I would have been like, I bet. Like, but to put your mom in danger or to even like hypothetically think like, yo, my mom took the wild L last night.
Like, yo, like she was hit you. I was about to hit you with a whole backstory. Like, yeah, he been beating her for years. You know what I mean? Now he's in prison. We gonna have to go into witness protection. It's
And
like,
Ty,
oh
like,
shit.
Ty, imagine if you were or like single and shit, and your mom just got beat up. The last thing you're doing is texting a chick about a
Nah.
date. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, ma, I know here, hold this ice pack. Let me text
Yeah,
this
hell nah.
like, nah.
I'm definitely not just saying that shit off rip. You know what I mean?
Right, you would be like, yeah,
I'm
an
not.
emergency.
I'm like, yo, on some real G shit. Something came up with my family. Like,
Yeah, I gotta go. Like, sorry about last night, you know?
I'm not even going to the party. Something really came up. Like that's literally how people do it. Not like, yo, fam, like my mom and my dad, they were going at it and like telling you the whole shit. Like, what the fuck? That's wild, B.
Yeah, so I've had that. I've
I
had
I don't have those stories.
yeah, I know you don't, man. So shout out to you and Katie. But yeah, man, yeah, it's funny because like I'm not trying to every time I tell a story like this, people are like, oh, here comes anti-feminist Jesse, which I'm a
Yo,
proud feminist. I swear I'm a feminist. You know I am.
how is that even anti-feminist? Like, I get it because it's like,
No, I'm not done yet. I was about to tell you something.
I was saying we forefronted it that like it's okay to like curve dudes, but like don't just be honest about it. You know what I mean?
No. Which it's so oh, by all means, you don't have to. But the thing is, she asked me out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a random, yeah. It's like nobody told you to do that.
Yeah, like she curved me when I didn't even ask for it.
All right. Like she brought you in to curve your ass out.
Right. But I'm just saying there's a lot of slander in like how dudes ain't shit, blah blah blah. But like there's a lot of stories that I have and a lot of homies that I have that have funny ass stories about girls just doing some like savage shit like that. You're like I would never like talk about my mom's taking a punch to the face. Like that's why I didn't bring you to the Jingle Ball.
Exactly. I mean, that just circles it around to like my thing that everybody's trash.
Well,
There's really
10%.
no, yeah, there's no really like only dudes are trash or only chicks are trash. I'm just usually cool with people saying men are trash because for the most part, men have been trash to women. So you can't really be out here like, oh, that's bullshit. It's like, it's kind of true though.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I think somebody's equally okay, able of bringing up some
because
bullshit
dudes
too.
are trash doesn't mean that some women aren't trash.
Yeah,
That's
man. I
That's
just think
wild.
they should make Sesame Street should have Oscar the Grouch, and then they should make a female Oscar the Grouch.
Just cause.
Yeah, just to even it out. Nah, but anyway, yeah, I've had funny ass stories like that, man. But yeah,
I'm trying
just
to think. I was seeing some shit on. I mean, it's not like super related because it's not like some chick trying to do some dumb shit. I just saw like somebody tweeted like, "Yo, fellas, yo, DM a chick that you DM before that didn't say anything back, and just ask her for her like Cash App or Venmo name, and see if she like just sends it to you." And like everybody was showing them doing it, and like the chick sending like all they just replying with the Venmo and the Cash App thing, and it's like, One, I was just like, well, obviously they're like, bro, I don't fuck with you, but if you're trying to send me free money, nigga, like, sure.
I say that every episode. Slide into my
Right,
Venmo.
bro. Yeah, like
Advocate
obviously
JB.
she's not gonna pass up on free money just because she don't want to talk to your ass. But like, I was just like, I was thinking like, yo, this is kind of funny, but at the same time, why would you want to talk to somebody who don't want to talk to you? Like, bro, I just want everybody to be upfront. But I don't know why people. Like, I guess shooting your shot on the internet is different than going up to a chick and getting curved. But that's wild. Your shit is like hybrid because it's like you ain't even asked for that.
Nah, and like at the time I was like, yeah, I ain't doing shit. Like I'll go to this Christmas party with you.
Right.
And then like it was just like, yeah, it was like a negative. It was like, bro, come on. Like I didn't even it's like somebody asking you to reference episode 28. It's like someone asking you to play basketball and then you get dunked on. And you're like, man, I didn't even ask to play. Like the fuck? You said you needed a fifth.
You didn't even want to play, and they, yo, it'd be funny. Like they actually no, that's what the equivalent is. Like it's 4 dudes, and they running forward. They need to run. They need one more person to run a 5. And they're like, yo, you over there lifting? Like you want to hoop? And you like, I don't really know. Like, nah, just come on. And then you start walking on the court. You start warming up, taking a shot. And then one of their homies come in late, like, yo, and you're like, oh, yo, we gonna run with him. You good? It's like, bro, what? You got me over here taking warm-up jumpers and shit.
That's
like,
true.
What the fuck? Right?
That's like, better. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They told you like that. In that case, would have told you. It'd just be like, I guess in your case would be they started playing the game, and then that 5th dude just on the court, and you on the court too, and they just not passing to you. Just like, yo, somebody get this dude off the court? You're not playing.
They say something like, yo, who asked you to play? You're like, you guys. What do you mean? Like, fuck.
That's wild. I'm trying to think of some wild curves. I know I had a homie in high school that like we were all like planning to go bowling, and it was my homie Brian, and he was like, yo, we shouldn't go bowling. We should go to this bonfire with this chick that I'm talking to. And we're like, yo, we don't know anybody else at that bonfire from high school. And we're like, we probably shouldn't go. Like that shit sounds stupid. But he was like, nah. Like I've been talking to this chick like all week or 2 or something like that. So I'm like, I'm trying to talk to her. And I'm like, I bet we'll go. And so we get to the bonfire, and then these motherfuckers literally didn't talk the whole time.
That's awkward as shit.
Didn't talk to each other the whole time. We're like, yo, fam, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why the fuck are we here, fam?
Dude, when I was working at Verizon and the tablets first came out, our boss was like, all right, I want you guys to like use one every day and get associated with it. I want you guys to tell the customers about it. So that me and my boy Styles, shouts to Styles, we just for fun, we were single and we jumped on plentyoffish.com or whatever, like that dating site.
Right.
And just to fuck with people, we catfished, but it was before that shit was popular. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You just kind of doing it, right?
And we were like, yo, we're bored. Our boss wants us to work with these, so let's just fucking make a fake dating profile and see. Let's just talk to girls throughout the day at work to make work go by faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we lied and we're like, yeah, we're these baseball players in town for spring training. I'm trying to make the Angels, yada yada.
Right.
And these girls. And that's what we said in the profile. And then like we got a bunch of matches, and these 2 chicks were like I was talking to one and Styles was talking to the other, and they're telling us how they're like fitness trainers, and we're like, yo, these girls are like fire, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're talking about meeting up, and we're like, shit, like should we just go through it and like be like psych when we get there and be like, yo, like
see if they just like, I guess this is cool.
I mean, we could pass as baseball players, easily. The baseball players, especially like spring training ones.
Yeah, because it's like that's pretty easy. Like if you lying about playing for any sport,
Styles legit played.
If you say like you're a minor league player, like they're not gonna be able to look that shit up.
I mean, I played high school. Nothing crazy, but what's his name? Styles played community college baseball, so he was pretty good there. Right. So that's why we got the idea. It was like a joke. But obviously, we could pass as like AAA or whatever the fuck.
Right, some single A shit.
Yeah. So, we're like, fuck it, man. These girls, like, it's worst thing that can happen is they curve us and we just move on to the next. So we were hoping, like, So we go through with it, and we go to meet them. We go to meet them, dude, and to be, PC. they were not when they showed up, they were not drawn to scale. And they catfished us, bro.
Oh, yo, double cat. That's kind of what y'all get though.
So then we were like, fuck, me and Styles are texting each other, like, what should we do? How do we bail? This is so awkward, like blah blah blah.
Wait, first of all, y'all both was lying. I feel like you should have been like, you know what? We lying, they lying. Maybe we
hold on. Yeah. So we were like, damn. So we're like, he's like, we just gotta one of us gotta pretend we're sick, or we just gotta say we gotta meet somebody or something. We gotta get out of here. I was like, all right. Wow. So they started. It was funny though, because as much as we were hyping each other up in the messages, we were downplaying each other, trying to just get away. And they're like, so you guys trying out for the Angels? And we're like, nah, we got cut. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna play baseball no more. And I think what, you have a bad knee and shit? I was like, yeah, I'm weak. I got cut like way first. And we were just trying to like make ourselves sound lame.
Yourself. Yeah, you should just said we didn't actually play. Like we lied.
Yeah, but we were young, dumb, and broke.
Oh shit! So how did that end? Y'all just like dip?
Yeah, we were just like, all right, so we're tired, we're gonna go, and they're just like, all right, and then yeah,
that's crazy.
But yeah, man. So shouts to that. I'm happy. Shout
to the double catfish, bro.
Double catfish before it was a thing, dude. But yeah, it's probably I wrote that in a paper one time, like as in perception or like it was some type of assignment, and I got like an A on it. So.
Oh, there you go.
My truth, but yeah,
the wild shit for some crazy shit. That's wild.
Yeah, but
yeah, no, I've never catfished anybody.
Another excuse of somewhere I would not go. Somewhere is I'm not, you know me, man. Even though I'm into like cities, I'm not into big crowds. I like moving people. I like people moving, but not, you know, people standing still. So concerts are really not a thing for me. But like, what's like a worse like concert lineup you could think of?
Oh, yo, it's wild because my homie Espo, he was telling us how when he went to U of A, they had a crazy concert, and it was like Jay-Z, Kelly Clarkson, and Third Eye Blind in like 2008.
Jay-Z really showed up for that shit?
Yeah, and apparently they lost a shit ton of money because it was just like, bro, it's because you were trying to please everybody, and you got this weird fucking lineup where everybody's like, yeah, I'd go for the Jay-Z, but why the fuck would I want to see Third Eye Blind? Or like, I'll go for Third Eye Blind, but like, why the fuck am I there for Kelly Clarkson? You know what I mean? Like, people are just like, and you know, and vice versa. Like, all those three fan bases were wild. So that's where I was like, yo, I'm wondering like what would be like the worst combination, like, or just like not even worse, just like weird combination of like artists at a concert. Like on some shit, like if you had like a Kanye, like Lady Antebellum Lorde concert, like that should be wild.
I mean, I thought the NHL All-Star Game having Kid Rock is wild. Then, I was like,
any concert with Kid Rock in is a terrible lineup.
They're like, yo, he's from Detroit. I'm like, okay. Cool. Anyway, there's like, I don't know. That'd be like, I think that shit was tight with what was it? Everyone thought it was crazy, but it was with Eminem and who was it? The one that he like offended back in the day. Oh, Paul McCartney. No,
Elton John.
Elton John. Fuck, man.
Wait, did they do a concert?
Not a concert, but they did a performance together on stage.
See, yeah, that's different. But like, it was a fucking random ass lineup of Eminem, Elton John, and fucking who even knows? Alicia. Shit, you'd be like, what the fuck is this?
What about like all right, so it's like Blue Man Group and Daft Punk. It's like, all right, like, yo, what's happening right now?
Like, at least that's in the same genre though. It's like, all right, bro.
All right, fine.
Come out, it's like a Lil Uzi Vert, Luke Bryan concert, and you're like, what the fuck? Who's this for? Like, who are these people who like Luke Bryan and Lil Uzi Vert?
What about like Christian rap groups, where it's like there's like people only there for Christian music, but people only there for rap music. And it's like, man, which
like
part?
You got a Christian rock band opening up for Waka Flocka Flame. You're like, wait, what? He's just like, yo, thank. They just thinking about God, and they're like, yo, thank you. And then one comes out, he's like, Brick Squad. You're like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? But like, I wouldn't even. I mean, I've been to some wild ones. I went to like a J. Cole and We the Kings concert, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, you ever heard of We the Kings?
No, I've heard of We the Best.
I don't know how the song goes, but I know they sing a song called "Check Yes Juliet," and that was apparently their one like known song, some rock band.
Oh, I know them. Yeah, I actually do know them.
Yeah, so like it was like back when J. Cole was like very like not that known. Like it was probably his first mixtape that just came out, and so me and the homie Aaron went to go see him. We were looking like, oh, yo, J. Cole, it's probably just like J. Cole concert. And they're like, nah, he's opening up for We the Kings. We're like, who? And fucking, like, J. Cole played for like 45 minutes. And we're like, oh, yo, that's cool. Then we on stage and they're like, yo, put up your W's. And it was like the Wu-Tang W. And I was like, nigga, y'all ain't Wu-Tang? What the fuck is this?
Whoa. I would have snapped everybody in sight.
I was like, oh, what is this shit? We were like, I'm out, fam. We leaving. This is blasphemous. Like, fuck all that.
Dude,
what's the wildest concert you've been
to? I went to. Oh, dude, I went to. You want to know the wild first concert I ever go to? Do you know that song "Ole Ole Hot Hot Hot"? That was literally the first song I went concert I ever been to. Buster Poindexter and the Spanish Rocket Ship.
Bro, what did you just say to me?
Yeah, look him up, son. In fact, my old boss, you know, we're not is whatever. Ask him when you're at work tomorrow. Be like, yo, who's Buster Poindexter in the Spanish Rocket Ship?
That's that is Dexter's Laboratory in the Persian.
Nah, he used to be part of his name is David Duchovny. Not David Duchovny.
Oh, David Duchovny?
No, not David Duchovny. Not the guy from He's I forgot his name, but he was from another band previously called the New York Dolls. So
okay,
yeah, but Buster Poindexter.
Sounds like I shouldn't look him up because you said it's the weirdest concert you've been to.
No, I was saying that was wild to be like the first one I went to. It was pretty wild. But no, I went to over the summer. I went to not this one, but a summer. I went to the America's Most Wanted tour, and it was Drake, Jeezy.
Oh yeah,
Soulja Boy, and Lil Wayne.
Bro, wait, wasn't that the one where Drake got hurt or whatever?
Yeah, so Drake tore his ACL, right? When he came out to Best I Ever Had wearing like the Freddy Krueger sweater. And he tears his ACL and he just falls to the stage. And we don't know that it's part of the show. You know, we all think it's part of the show. So we still like cheering and shit. And then they drag him off. And Lil Wayne
they're dragging Drake off. He's like, I feel like he'd be like screaming a little bit like
I wish social media was like it was today back then.
Right, because they would have definitely had that video of him getting dragged. And he's like,
so funny.
You know Drake could be out there like, shit. Like crying, got tears in the eye, like my fucking leg, man.
Yeah, dude. So then Wayne comes back out and he's like, this motherfucker really has a bad knee. I'm gonna finish the show though. And everyone goes crazy. So I don't know what CD it was, but at the time he had like the Carter 3 or 4 coming out. Yeah. I think it was the 4 or some shit. And he dropped the album. He dropped some tracks from that album, which was cool.
Oh, that's 6. You gotta come up real quick.
Yeah. So I was tight. So like Drake broke a leg literally on stage.
Damn, somebody must have didn't tell him that shit.
Yeah, dude. He's like, yo, why would you tell me to do this?
The terrible idea. That's fucking crazy though. But yeah,
I don't know, man. Like people tell me about Coachella and that shit, but like I don't know. Like I don't like music.
I'm not big. I mean, I like concerts. I'll go to a concert, but those festivals seem like crazy, and like the type of people that be there just ain't my crowd. a weird way. Like if you fuck with that, that's cool. But I'm just not about like the rave. You know what I mean? Too much glitter, wild clothing, shit. That's just not my shit. But like if the lineup's fire enough, I'll go to one of those. You know what I mean? But it's just like the lineup be so wild, so like wild and like because they're trying to get like everybody. So like rapper, EDM person, indie person, like country person, rap person, like this, like I'll be out here getting whiplash.
You know what I mean? That's why. Yeah, people. I mean, also like when you're talking about the lineups, it's like you gotta depends on how they stack it because you're like, oh fuck, Jay-Z's here, but I gotta put up with like, Miley Cyrus first. It's like I'm only here for Jay-Z's,
Right, and you gotta be there. You're all there all day, standing up and shit, and then you're dealing with wild, drunken, high people. It's like if you drunk, then you gonna be some problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
that's funny as shit though, man. I don't know. It depends. That circles all the way back to like what we were talking about at the beginning. Is in order to get me to go there, it has to be with somebody I like. So if you proposed the chance of me going to a fucking concert or some shit, I'm more likely to go. If it's someone off rip that wants to hit me up, then chances are I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, it's cool. I don't really fuck with concerts.
I'm good, fam. I feel that. For sure. But yo, we down here to the favorite part of every week. Fam, what's your song of the week, homie?
I want to give a shout out to the local love, the support, man. He's one of our videos. He's one of our local supporters. He likes our videos. He likes our music. Remember when he thought he was rappers? He thought we were rappers at first. We're not rappers, bro. We're personalities. Get it right. Respect our agencies. But nah, man. Shouts to Kaiser Wazir. He has a single out called Hotel California, and it's off of his album Blue Valentine. Shit's fire. He's actually performing it at the Office show. The show starts at 8:30 tonight if you're in LA. So shouts to LA people listening to this tomorrow.
tomorrow. Like, that show would have been fire if I'd have known about it. Shit.
But nah, okay, yeah. So Hotel California, Blue Valentine.
There you go. My song of the week. I kind of been all over the place, like the last couple of days, checking out wild different music. But I've been trying to get some new shit on here. But the shit that was banging the most, I'll probably put it on the top of this podcast was it's called Habit by Schoolie featuring 2 Chainz. You know how much I fuck with 2 Chainz. You know what I mean?
Boy, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. But yeah, no, that shit bangs hard. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm sure I already talked about Logic last week. I know a lot of people were coming for his neck and shit, but yeah, I would say that's probably it. Song of the week.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
I still gotta follow you on Spotify,
bro. What you doing? Oh, also, I don't know. Did you hear the Lemon remix, the Drake Lemon remix?
No, why?
Yeah, well, I seen it on Twitter, and then I listened to like 10 seconds of it, and I was like, "This sounds terrible." Like so fucking terrible, and like there's not too many Drake verses. Like,
wait, the Lemonade?
Lemon, the NERD song with Rihanna. Like, I pull up in a lemon.
Oh, got you.
Like, wait a minute, but yeah, it's like Drake's on it. Even try to catch the beat or something, and I'm just like, what's happening here, bro? But you know what I mean, like, but tell when a Drake verse is not hitting. Because even like people who like are avid Drake fans just don't talk about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, I'd love Drake to death. He's Jewish. I rock with him.
Right.
But I'll be real, like, you'll probably clap back, but I just say he's not a rapper. He's an R&B artist.
I would say there was a point where he didn't want to just be a rapper. He's like he kind of transcended that and became more an artist in general. I would say the same for like Lil Uzi Vert. Like, he not. Like, that's the thing, like, Drake kind of did that because of fame. But I think Lil Uzi, in terms of genre, too, is not, like, I wouldn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, who cares about the label if the music's good? Who
Right,
cares, bro?
But like Drake can actually rap. It just on that like that Lemon remix. I was like, one, nobody asked. Two, yeah, nah. Like I didn't hear Lemon the song. You know who needs to be here? Drake. Get Drake on here. But you know, he really like does shit that like people are like, you know what I mean? He does anything where people are like, nah, trash. So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying like I can't like cause I like Drake, but I'm not like a big like huge Drake stan. So I just know people are and like it'd be like any that is like okay, like yo, this shit fire, and like they're quoting it on their Instagram, and like you know that shit not good. Like nobody, like Twitter ain't saying shit. Nobody's quoting that shit on social media. But so, because I mean, everything does usually happen. Because if you saw, he fucking was on like he was playing Fortnite on the stream, and like mad people went to go watch that. Bro, this is weird. 2008 rap, you get on a fucking game stream on Twitch, and people are saying, "What the hell you doing?" That shit is Biggie doing some '90s equivalent of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be out with the Kentucky basketball team, like warming up with them either and shit like that. Like he's doing too much. He's doing too much.
It's funny, Drake. The thing that's crazy, Drake, is he's like kind of like a lame. He doesn't seem like actually like he's probably real cool to be around, but he doesn't seem like an actual. He doesn't carry himself how rappers usually carry themselves. You know what I mean? Like being mad cool and like you know the coolness. Like every time he's around other famous people, it looks like he's also a fan. You know what I mean? Like he's a different kind of. But even though he's like probably most athletes around, he's probably more than them. But it always feels like he's like them, like they're more famous than him. Crazy.
And I don't know. He treats basketball players on the opposing team like he's like actually playing basketball against them.
Oh, well, he has like their friend, but he always looks like a nagging fan more so than you know what I mean. Like when Rihanna goes to game, it's kind of being Rihanna, looking cool, and all the basketball players want to come up to her, but more Drake's just trying to come up to basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still thought that shit was cold when when KD told Rihanna to fuck up when he hit that 3 in her face. That shit was funny. Like, man, fuck up.
Yeah, but I bet after the game, he was trying to text it like, "Yo, you trying through to the party?
I want to hit on one of his multiple sites. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we made it, man. Episode 29. We made it, mama. I can really say that. I just saw my mom recently. I hugged her. It was great. My mom, she's 5 feet tall, even, bro. Shouts to her. But she's the tallest woman in the world. It's crazy.
Man, Miss Burke out here doing her thing. See her with the bacon shit. That's what though.
Dude, and she rocks the brand Tough, dude. She was wearing the Bucket Up t-shirt all throughout Palm Beach, and somebody read her shirt and said, "That's what I'm talking about. That's what I tell my friend. Bucket up."
Oh, that's crazy.
So
here.
Yeah, we out here, man. Let us know if you want a t-shirt. But
Burks, man, that's what's up.
But yeah, man, shouts to you, Ty. Episode 29 is the kid JB. Could have been right last week. Told you so. Not right always, but when I am, told you so. And
there you go.
We live to survive to see another episode, bro.
And it's your boy Ty, and as always, fuck with us. Subscribe, leave a review if you can. Like hit us up on Twitter. We're on at Bucket Up _ pod. Isn't it right? I don't know, man.
Bucket underscore pod.
There we go.
It's a song.
There you go. And then on Instagram, we are at the Bucket Hat Boys. And yeah, follow us, like us on Facebook. Do all the shit, bro. Just catch us. If whatever you listen to right now don't like not hitting for you, you can always listen to us on SoundCloud. You can listen to us on iTunes. You can listen to us on basically every platform that you bootlegging podcasts or whatever.
You can hang out with us and just like listen to us talk about this shit because this is what we come up with daily. It's shit you think about. Act like you don't.
Right. And obviously, if you're here, you've been listening, but like just make sure you go out and tell somebody else to listen. So that's what's up. But yo, we out. Cheers.